everybody, my name is Vixie Belle. I'm here with Enchanting Sorcery Productions, and I am here with the wonderful Ray Chou of Mythworks Publishing. Hi, Ray.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Yeah, how you doing?
Fantastic.
Yay! Well, and if you don't know about Mythworks, you've come to the right person because I am literally obsessed. Anyway, let's talk about some of the great things that Mythworks is doing. Oh my God, you just finished a game of Skyer, right? Tell me about that. So what is Skyer and how does that work?
Yeah, so Skyer is our CBR+Punk mega game. We have 60 players.
Ooh, that's a huge game. Whoa.
Yeah, it's massive. It takes place in this self-contained industrial residential environment. So basically an arcology, a mega block. And all the players are playing different things. You have people who are playing waste disposal, corporate agents, scientists, investigative journalists. The list goes on. And essentially they're in this environment when a day zero event happens. So it takes inspiration from Shadowrun and how that is a mix of fantasy and cyberpunk. And the core conceit is, okay, how do these people become these sort of fantastical beings? So there's an event that mysteriously transforms the players into different types of people, except in our case, instead of doing classic fantasy races, we do the bloodlines from the Wildsea.
Yes, awesome. I think I heard that someone became a whole bag of spiders in your game.
Yes. Many people became the whole bag of spiders. We've run the game twice now. You were in the first one.
I was one of the guests for the first one. So exciting.
Our Lich, our beautiful undead Lich, and in both games, one of the funny things is that souls has become a currency in both games. So I don't know what that says about like
souls?
the types of games we're running. Yeah, souls.
Whoa. Okay, well you have a Lich in the game, so somehow I'm both surprised but also not.
Yeah, so it comes from the Wildsea. There's a bloodline called Ironbound, and I think part of the description of the Ironbound is that sometimes they contain a multitude of souls, like they're a living boat of souls. So,
they're a sentient ship.
Yeah, so people are like picking up on that.
That's awesome. I love that. Oh my gosh. And do you plan on running Skyer again?
Yeah,
anytime soon?
So it was super successful. We're probably going to run it maybe at Origins, definitely at Gen Con.
Yay!
And we're also going to try and do more mega games. So we're thinking about doing a Slugblaster mega game at
Slugblaster! If you are, let's talk about Slugblaster because you brought it up.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about Slugblaster for our wonderful fans because I love Slugblaster. It is so fun.
Yeah, so Slugblaster is one of our tabletop role-playing games. It is a game about kick-flipping over a quantum centipede. You play as teenage skaters, but instead of skaters, they're hoverboarders. So the more you shred in this world, you open up portals to different dimensions. So high concept, it's all about being a teenager, a silly kid, trying to, have fun with your friends, trying to become an influencer, trying to get sponsored, stuff like that. But deep down inside, it's a game about being a teenager. So it's a game about dealing with your emotions that are constantly growing out of you. Yeah. It's about growing apart with your friends. It's about getting in trouble with your parents and dealing with the anxiety of that. So it really is like teenage them or growing up the game. It's a true coming of age story game. So like it hits you with the hey, you're gonna be a cool skater, bro. But like if you play it long enough, it's actually very
then it turns into Animorphs and we're all like, oh.
Maybe not that dark, but
not that dark, but yeah. And Skyer, going back to Skyer really quick, that's your CBR+Punk game, isn't that? Isn't that the core of that game?
So it uses this system right over here. This is our pamphlet game, CBR+Punk Augmented. It is everything you need to run cyberpunk heists in a box. So it's designed for one-shots. The character sheets are separate pamphlets. The scenarios, the GM rules are separate pamphlets. And you just pick up and play.
Nice. That's awesome. And let's see, we've got, do you have anything new before we get to the big one that we're all waiting for? Because we all know we want to talk about Wildsea, and we're going to get there. But let's talk about new stuff first.
So I have a pair of new games. One of them is Crescent 2E, which I will be running actually this afternoon.
Is that a T-Rex on the cover?
It's a T-Rex on the cover.
What? Oh my gosh.
This is a feelings-delving role-playing game by Emma Acosta, and it is a game about going into essentially sort of this never never type land, so into this fairy world. But it's a bit deceptive because it's not just all about like happiness and wonder. It's actually like playing children's fairy tales in the old school Hansel and Gretel, the Hans Christian Andersen type.
Oh God, they're gonna put me in an oven.
Yeah, so it actually has a little bit of darkness, a little bit of like eldritch wonder in it. It's like you know, as a kid, you may not die in this game, but you may get eaten instead.
Oh God, don't get eaten, you guys, but try it out because as we know, this is going to be amazing, and now we're going to get to the property that people have begun to talk about like crazy. But you know what? There were some of us here who are diehard fans who liked it before it was cool. I'm just saying. He knows this. Sorry, Ray.
Oh, it's all good.
But yes, and that is the wonderful Wildsea, which has its own dedicated wall here. Let's talk about the wonderful world of the Wildsea.
Sure, yeah.
So talk to me about Wildsea for those who might be new to the game and aren't as familiar with it.
Yeah, so the Wildsea is a game about sailing across an endless ocean of trees on board chainsaw-powered ships. It's a weird post-fantasy, so it's an apocalyptic game, but instead of a normal apocalypse, it's a tree-pocalypse. It's weird fantasy, so instead of elves, instead of orcs, you have things like Chelicrae, Bag of Spiders, or Ironbound, giant machines with thousands of souls living inside them. It's a mix of steampunk, of exploration games, of fantasy. It's a lot of fun. It's deeply imaginative, and you can create the most evocative, different, strange stories using the game.
The Wild Words engine is one of my favorite things on Earth, where you can use literal phrases to transform the reality around you. I love that mechanic. I know you have feelings on it. It's such a good mechanic. But anyway, so yes, and you have 2 books for the Wildsea, right? The core book?
Yeah, we actually have a lot more. So we have the Wildsea core. We also have the first major expansion, Storm en Route, which is this one over here.
Yes.
And we also have a number of smaller supplements. So we have One Armed Scissor, which is a starter adventure.
I've run that. It's fun.
We have Shipguard Red Right Hand, which is a more advanced investigative scenario, and we have Ship Gardens, which adds rules for gardening in the game. And we also have a new one that should be coming out very shortly called Tigers on the Wire.
So excited for that
actually inspired by our friend Radio Free Will.
Oh my gosh, I love that guy. But that's so what's Tigers on the Wire about?
So Tigers on the Wire is about whispers. It's a scenario completely based off of whispers.
You mean more words?
Yeah. So in this scenario, the players are trying to solve the mystery of tigers. So tigers have been extinct on the Wildsea for a number of years, but rumors are that a tiger has reappeared. There's also a pirate radio station. There's a pirate queen, and it's just all sorts of fun.
Ooh, sorry, you're giving me more ideas for it, because I'm running Wildsea later, and now I have all kinds of ideas. But yes, because I, unlike most people, have to go to the places we're not supposed to, right? Which is where Storm en Route comes in, where you can go to the bottom of the Wildsea and also travel in the Wild Blue.
Yep,
so
that's right.
I hope you release an expansion for the Wild Blue in the future, because it's so interesting.
Yeah, it's a very fun
The first 10 pages of Storm en Route, I'm like, I want to go flying in the sky and potentially get eaten there too. But anyway, thank you so much for the time, Ray. Is there anything else you want to share with us before we wrap up for the evening?
Just that, thank you, Vixie, for always making time for Mythworks.
Always.
Really appreciate your support over the years.
Yes.
And subscribe and follow.
Yes, thank you so much, everyone. We'll see you soon.